This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. I got a message from James Bailey over on Patreon. If you've not joined my Patreon, maybe you find something you dig there. If you like my backing tracks, also I put up my tabs for Mondays on there. It could be interesting for you. If not, you know, feel free not to. But also, whilst you're here, TrueFire sponsor this channel. I've been checking out a couple of things this month. There's a Tim Lurch course, Solo Jazz Pathways, going through a bit of an approach on kind of solo playing and blues pathways. Really interesting stuff, I think. Tim Lurch, one of the first players that I watched on YouTube for kind of jazz stuff. I really think he's a super chill dude. Also, there's the Eric Johnson Masterclass and In the Jam. JNC40 is the code for 40% off, or use the code JNC100 for $100 off their all access pass, if you're interested in that. Yes, I got that message, and he said, could you do a follow-up on this? And he said, have you tried like plugging it in either 4-cable method or something like that? Now, I think Leon Todd has done a video about a few different ways that he's considered using the Friedman IRX. I think one was with an H90. Myself personally, of course, I'm a huge fan of the Line 6 HX Stomp, and I actually use one on my board live. Evidence, if you needed it, is here. So what I decided to do was to take my kind of favorite preset on the HX Stomp, which is Eric Lead 2023, and just get rid of the amp and cab and stick the Friedman in an effects loop. I'll show you quickly on the thing how to do it. And in that way, basically, I've got a compressor and a Dodd OD250 type model up front. I think it's a Dynacomp type compressor. So that can go in front of this. So see here, basically, that would have been an amp and cab. Now it's just an effects loop. And so we go out the send of here into the input of the IRX. And then we've got a return here, which I'm going to take from the balanced out into here. And then you're hearing this video via the left and right output of the HX Stomp. So up, let's not knock that over. Up front on here, you may or may not be able to see, I've got a red squeeze compressor, then a top secret OD, so I'm switching these in or out, and then the effects loop, and then a dual delay and reverb that I would normally use. For live use, I'd probably have less delay and less reverb than this, and certainly less gain, but for home in the studio this works quite nicely. What I might do for live use would be to assign the mix of these to an expression pedal. This, I think, could get me through a gig. I'm really liking the flexibility, but most of all, there's something kind of addictive about the tones to me. There's kind of this glassiness to it. I don't know that I couldn't achieve this with some sort of modeling device, but there's, yeah, I don't know whether it's just me, and maybe you could let me know in the comments and let other folks know your opinion on this. I can see that I've set the lead channel fairly aggressively, like the treble is basically way down, the middle is kind of way up, and then the bass is kind of halfway. That is basically how I would set the litigator amp model in the Line 6 Helix. I've got the gain fairly low, but hopefully I'm giving you some idea of the range of tones that could be achieved with this thing. I think I could gig it, and certainly because you've got channel 1 and a boost and channel 2 and a boost, there's enough range in here that I think you could get through a gig with just this and some sort of delay slash reverb. But I think also it would work really well if you stuck a couple of drive pedals with it too, or like here I'm using it in that loop of the HX Stomp, and I think that's working perfectly well, and more importantly sounding really good. It's not making me think I could totally do that with something else. It's making me think, okay, wow, I'm impressed by that. So I just wanted to follow up on that. I also wanted to show you it with a Les Paul in case you're interested in that. So that's what this video is about. There's a bunch of playing at the start and the end because I was just really enjoying playing it. That doesn't happen all the time, but with this, it did. So that's good. So yeah, I don't know how long these things are built to last, to be honest with you, because surely if there's a tube in there and not too much ventilation, is that built to be bashed around? Probably not, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Cheers. So partly this video started where I just wanted to kind of try and satisfy my own curiosity around the Friedman IRX. My first video with it, I was quite impressed, I thought. I put it away for about a week and just thought, let's come back to this and see what we think. So all of the playing at the start, I came back to it again in the evening because I was kind of blown away, enjoying myself with it. And so today I kind of wanted to follow up on that. You've seen what the setup is, I think. I wanted to try it with some humbuckers too. So here we have the clean channel. Boost, and the boost is lower. I've bypassed the delay and reverb altogether. I've got a compressor up front for this, kind of pushing things. Boost. So we'll just leave that compressor off for now as well. So okay, and then the channel that you're here for. I put my compressor back on. Boost off. Delay and reverb 2, and here's a drive in front. Lose that drive. Boost on the RX. What about that drive? So basically this is a Dodd OD 250 style drive within the Helix. So adding quite a fuzzy kind of element to things. Channel 1. Definitely kind of a bit tight. Channel 1 boosted.